The offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he spins past him and into space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big play there out of the running game. 30 yards. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And, boy, the payoff was good.
They were trying to go to Marshall that time, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. And New York set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys. A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. Now it's Baldwin. Look at the dance and the juke. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Seahawks will have great. To live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go now.
They start this with a run for Powell. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And this one's incomplete. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. They'll go with a keeper. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here, and they've got it here with a first down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Amaro's got it, left side. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 19. And the Jets are going to have a first down. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Toward the sideline, that's hauled in by Marshall. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. He'll drop to throw, and nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And for the 2nd time this half, on comes the field goal unit here. This one from, oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky. But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah. Offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K.J. Wright coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Dumps off to Powell. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
That's caught at the 2. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll drop, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jordan Hill in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He's been terrific so far.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Offside, defense.
There we go. Ready? Take 51. Take 51.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw. Finding time. And that is incomplete here. He was looking for Thomas Rawls there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Start offense.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Encroachment, defense. Still 3rd down.
Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Jericho Contry was the intended target. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Some pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Marshall's got it. There he goes left side. The 20. And he's across for the touchdown. a game winner here in the closing stages.
So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? They'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for two, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the fourth. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. To return, this is Doug Baldwin. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
He's back to throw. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And, you know, every win is...